Is it on? Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to one of my vlogs, and today's episode is it's another sit down talk with LA. I just want to talk about how it's been over a year since I got sent to a mental institution. Some of y'all probably looking at me like, LA, how the heck, what happened? I'm gonna keep it real detailed with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and just start. Keep in mind that last year, my last spring semester of school, and I was trying to finish up. I felt pressure because I was trying to graduate. I had to graduate last year because I graduated in May of last year. I was stressing about school and just work, and everything was just, how stuff can just pile up on you all at once. I was driving to work, just stressed out. I remember on my way there, when I got there, my aunt, we was just talking, was arguing over some stupid stuff. And she was telling me, you supposed to do all this, you supposed to do everything, you got to make sure, I straight up told her, like, I'm doing the best I can, helping out, but I'm also got to worry about myself. I got my needs and my responsibilities and my boundaries that I need to take care of. But I always made sure I paid the bill, the light bill. At the time, I was living with my uncle, and I paid the light bill every month. And I made sure I paid for that light bill every month. And then she was saying, like, I heard you haven't been helping your uncle out and helping him put some money in his bank account. And I made sure I put some money up in his bank account every month. And I made sure that I paid for my uncle's light bill every month, too. Yes, I have my needs too, but I made sure I did those two things before I took care of mine. And then she said, if you can't do those things, then you're going to have to find somewhere else to stay. I'm like, first of all, you don't know what I'm going through right now. I'm stressing out, I'm worried, and you just making it worse. I got off the phone with her. I broke down crying. I was just going through it, and I told to myself that, I'm tired of life. I'm so sick. I'm so done with life. I remember I walked in my job. Let's just say some sharp objects got involved. Yeah, some sharp objects. Thankfully, a few of my associates stopped me for, trying to commit suicide. The police came, the ambulance came. It was just so much going on that day, y'all. At that time, I really needed somebody to just talk to. And I know y'all saying, oh, you can talk to some people at work. It's so hard, especially now that it's so hard to find one person or one friend that you can trust and you can just talk to, even at your job. Not saying I talk to a few people, be honest with y'all. It's a few people that I trust and hang out with at my job. But anyway, the police came, and then the ambulance came, and they was telling me, so we're gonna send you to the hospital. I didn't get sent off to the mental institute right then. They were just telling me I had to go to the hospital. I got in the ambulance. I was just crying. I was just going through a lot, y'all. Once I got to the hospital, I made it to the ER, and I was trying to tell them, hey, can I go home? And they said, no, you can't, because you were trying to harm yourself, which I was. I wanted to go home, but I couldn't, and it kind of hurted me because, I don't know, bro. It was just... Anyway, fast forward. My dad called me, and he was telling me, LA, you know better. Now, you should have prayed about this. You know the Lord. You know God. You know everything. Yes, I know the Lord. I know how to pray. I know everything. There's some things I be going through personally that you don't understand. Don't get me wrong. I know that I can go to my dad, or if I, go to one of my family members or my close friends, I know I can go and talk to them about anything. But certain things I just can't tell, especially to my dad, considering me and him like different things. It's just hard to, explain and, and tell stuff to him because we both like different things. My auntie that, from earlier that day, she came in and she broke down crying, talking about some, I'm sorry, LA. And I told her I'm sorry too. And I wasn't trying to, cause this. It's just I've been going through a lot. I was going through a lot. I was trying to, talk to somebody about it, but it was just hard. I just, one thing about me, I like to just keep stuff in. I try not to keep stuff in. Now I do talk. I do talk to some of my close friends or family members or work friends that I talk to that I can express. I try not to express too much because I'm trying to protect my peace and my mental health and my life. Because people are tricky these days. People are tricky. They lie. They tell on you. So you got to be careful. Back to my boss. She was in there. She was sitting in there with me, and I told her I want to go home. It was just a lot. Y'all, it was a lot. So I stayed in that hospital for mostly about majority of that day. I think I went in there from 11 through 7. I think they came and got me and sent me out to the mental institution. I think around 9 something they came and got me. But anyway, and the place that I went to, y'all, it was Ocean's Behavior Health. It was a nice little hospital, but yeah, once I made it, it brought back traumatic memories. Because when I was a little boy, I got sent off twice to Brentwood. I don't know if y'all know Brentwood. It's in Jackson, Mississippi. But when I was a little boy, I got sent off to when I was little because I was out of control. And it just brought back traumatic memories. At that time, y'all, I really needed somebody to just talk to. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard because I know this ain't where it stops. I know this ain't where it ends because I got to graduate. I got to finish school. This cannot happen. And then on top of that, the year just started. So I'm looking like, why? Like, it was just, ugh. So I stayed in there for 3 days. I met a few sane people that were there that I, considered friends. But, the rest of them I was scared as hell. I was like, get me out of here. I realized I realized that I couldn't, if I was to spaz out and go crazy, I probably would have stayed in there longer than 3 days, y'all. If you in a mental institution and if you go crazy and spaz out, you're going to stay in there longer because they're going to inject you with that stuff and things. So my mind was just saying, I just prayed. I kept praying and and I just stayed sane and I just stayed calm and I said, Lord, I just, it's in your will and, I just stayed calm and just trust God. Fast forward to the day that I got out. It was a Friday. I remember I was just happy. I was happy to get up out of there. I was so happy. Aunt, she showed up and everything. She was like, ooh, yes, thank the Lord. And then I made it home. My dad, he said the same thing to me when I was at the hospital. You should have prayed and stuff. Then I went over to my grandmother's, my dad's mom house. She was saying, should have prayed to the Lord and stuff like that. Like, God, you shouldn't have all these problems. I know, but y'all, just certain things you just don't know what people going through in their minds mentally. Some of my lip. Something you just don't know what people be going through. You can see a person, they can be smiling today, but the next day they can be smiling, but in the inside they be hurting as hell. You don't know. Once I got back home and everything, I remember, I took a few days. I told my job that I was back, but I told them I needed a few days to, to relax. Ain't no way I just got out of that place and go straight back to work. I needed a few days to ease my mind. Y'all, when I got out that place, I was just reflecting and looking like, why did I do that? Why? Little things like that, just, I don't know. And I was just praying to God and saying like, Lord, just, help me, and just, I wasn't trying to do that. Fast forward, I found me a counselor that I still go to every month to her back in March of last year. And ever since then, I started, going to her every month. Fast forward to now, I graduated, I finished school. I got my associate's degree, but, that's good too. When I got that degree, y'all, I was happy as hell. I felt like I accomplished something. But that's besides the point. Fast forward to now, right now, I'm good, y'all. I'm okay. I still go to my counselor every month. I still have my days. But you know what? That's okay. Because you know what? We human. We are human. We're going to have those feelings. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to have these feelings because we're human. Sometimes It'd be so hard to, talk to somebody because be so intimidated to talk to somebody that you know and that you trust. You think they won't understand or get you, but it's okay. It's okay. And sometimes in life you gotta take it one day at a time. I'm gonna say this again. Whatever y'all going through, is y'all gonna be all right. Whatever y'all going through in y'all life right now, y'all gonna get through it. Y'all gonna make it by the grace of God. Amen. Y'all gonna succeed. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad because we're human. We're gonna have these feelings. It's okay to to not be okay. It's an advice to anybody that's going through, that's struggling right now. Thing like you going through school or work or anything in your life. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Y'all don't have to do this, but I go see a counselor. Each month or every week, however y'all want to do it. Or you don't even have to go to see a counselor. You can just talk to somebody that you know and really trust. Sometimes pray to God. Sometimes in life you got to get on your knees and pray to God. There's gonna be some time in your life where you just gonna be in debt, and you just think the whole world is against you. Sometimes it's take getting on your knees and praying to God. He the only one that can help you out. He surely helped me out, because I'm a firm and true believer, okay? Amen. So whatever y'all going through, y'all going to get through it. Y'all going to make it. Y'all going to make it. If y'all feeling stressed out or worried about something, pray about it, or do some exercises, or go outside, take a walk, run, do some yoga. Do whatever y'all makes y'all feel comfortable to ease y'all mind and anything out in the world or whatever on your mind, and just stay focused and be peaceful. But yeah, y'all, I'm doing good. I just wanted to make this video and just tell y'all my story, and I feel good. I feel, better now. For the people that called and texted and checked up on me the day I got sent off last year, thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Fast forward to now, I'm doing great, y'all. I'm doing good. I have my moments, but I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be good. And y'all going to be all right, too. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video / vlog / sit down. And I hope this encouraged somebody, and y'all can just take it with y'all. That's all I wanted to say. And I do not mind talking about this because, talking about it, it makes you stronger. It makes you stronger, and it lets you know that how far you have grown since then. Something like this should be normalized. We should normalize talking about this. Y'all, in the next video, it is currently raining, but you know what? That's okay too. Sometime on your rainy days, you gotta still keep going and still smile. Okay, y'all, I forgot to add this up in here, but my aunt and my uncle, I still love them to this day. I don't have nothing against them. I was just using them in the story of what happened to me last year, but I have nothing. I forgave them and everything, because y'all know we have our moments with our family where we argue and say this and that to them, but we still love them, and we still got to love them to the day we die. No matter the situation or what they did to us or what we did to them, we still gotta love them regardless. Oh, and like I said before, for advice to give y'all, if y'all ever going through anything in your life, y'all can either pray, yoga, go for a walk, or run, or talk to a therapist, or y'all don't even have to talk to no therapist. Y'all can just talk to somebody that y'all know or are close to. BetterHelp is good. I haven't used BetterHelp, but I heard and seen some videos about it, and I heard it's a good therapy session for online therapy. So yeah, that's all I want to say. I'll see y'all later. Bye.